A Stoic man does not rush into love. He observes. He listens. He measures actions, not words. In today's world, many people confuse forgiveness with weakness. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Forgiveness is a virtue, but only when it does not destroy your self-respect. A Stoic man understands one deep truth. Some behaviors are not mistakes. They are warnings. This video is not about hatred. It is not about revenge. It is about boundaries, dignity, and self-command. There are 4 relationship red flags that a Stoic man does not forgive, not because he is cruel, but because forgiving them means betraying himself. If these red flags appear, a Stoic man does not argue, beg, or chase. He becomes calm. He becomes silent. And eventually, he walks away. Let us begin with the first red flag. A Stoic man welcomes truth, but he never tolerates disrespect. Some people insult you and call it being honest. They mock your dreams and say, "I'm just telling the truth." They humiliate you in public and say, "Don't be so sensitive." A Stoic man sees through this immediately. Honesty without respect is cruelty. Disrespect is not an accident. It is a choice. The Stoics believe that character is revealed through repeated behavior. One rude comment may be forgiven. A pattern of disrespect is never ignored, because once someone loses respect for you, love becomes impossible. A Stoic man knows. If you allow disrespect once, you teach them how to treat you forever. That is why he does not argue. He does not explain his worth. He simply withdraws access to himself. Silence becomes his answer. Stoicism is built on self-mastery. A man who cannot protect his dignity cannot protect anything else. When someone disrespects you repeatedly, forgiving them does not make you noble. It makes you predictable. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." A Stoic man does not seek revenge. He seeks distance. He understands that allowing disrespect poisons the soul. It creates inner conflict. It erodes self-trust. And worst of all, it teaches others that your boundaries are negotiable. So the Stoic response is simple. No drama. No emotional speeches. No second chances. Just a quiet exit. Everyone makes mistakes. But lying is not a mistake. It is a decision. A Stoic man forgives human weakness, but he never forgives calculated deception. If someone lies repeatedly, hides truths, or twists reality to protect themselves, they are not confused. They are manipulative. Stoics value truth above comfort. Epictetus taught, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." A liar chooses comfort over truth. A manipulator chooses control over connection. Once trust is broken at its foundation, the relationship becomes a battlefield. A Stoic man refuses to live in psychological chaos. So he leaves, not angrily, but decisively. A Stoic man does not debate facts. He observes behavior. When lies become habitual, forgiveness becomes self-betrayal. Why? Because truth is the backbone of peace. Without it, the mind is always alert, suspicious, exhausted. A Stoic seeks inner tranquility. A dishonest partner destroys it. So the Stoic does not demand explanations. He does not play detective. He does not wait for apologies. He understands one rule. What someone repeatedly hides from you, they will repeat again. Trust, once shattered, is not repaired by words. And a Stoic man knows this. A Stoic man watches how someone behaves when he is not around. Do they defend you or mock you? Do they respect your name or entertain attention from others? Loyalty is not about possession. It is about principle. If someone flirts, entertains emotional replacements, or speaks badly about you behind your back, they have already left the relationship in spirit. A Stoic man never competes for loyalty. If it must be demanded, it does not exist. He understands. What happens behind your back defines the truth. And this is a red flag he never forgives. Disloyalty reveals character. The Stoics believe that virtue is consistent, not situational. Someone who betrays you when convenient will do it again when conditions change. A Stoic man refuses to live in fear of betrayal. He would rather be alone with peace than together with doubt. So when disloyalty appears, he does not explode. He becomes calm, emotionless, detached, and once detached, he is already gone. This is the most dangerous red flag. Gaslighting, guilt-tripping, silent punishment, blame shifting. A Stoic man recognizes emotional abuse instantly. If someone constantly makes you question your reality, your memory, your intentions, they are not loving you. They are controlling you. Stoicism teaches sovereignty of the mind. No one is allowed to dominate it. A Stoic man understands. Anyone who tries to control your emotions is your enemy, not your partner. This red flag is never forgiven. A Stoic man does not try to fix abusive people. He understands that it is not his duty. He removes himself, because staying teaches the abuser that their tactics work. Stoics value freedom of the soul above attachment. And emotional abuse is slavery of the mind. So the Stoic leaves quietly, firmly, and permanently. No closure speech. No final argument. Just distance. A Stoic man does not fear loneliness. He fears losing himself. He forgives mistakes. He forgives ignorance. He forgives weakness. But he never forgives repeated disrespect, habitual lies, disloyalty, emotional abuse. Because forgiving these means abandoning self-respect. Remember this Stoic truth. You lose nothing by walking away for what disrespects you. If this video resonated with you, it means you're learning the Stoic path. Calm mind, strong boundaries, unshakable dignity. A Stoic man does not cling. He does not beg people to stay. He does not fear loss. Why? Because Stoicism teaches one brutal truth. Nothing that can be taken from you is ever truly yours. Attachment creates suffering. Detachment creates clarity. When a relationship shows red flags, most men panic. They negotiate their self-respect for temporary comfort. A Stoic man does the opposite. He understands that letting go is not weakness. It is discipline. Detachment allows him to see people as they are, not as he wishes them to be. And once clarity arrives, emotional fog disappears. This is why a Stoic man walks away without chaos. His strength is silent. Most people chase closure. A Stoic man does not. He knows that behavior is the only explanation that matters. When someone disrespects you, lies to you, or betrays you, asking why changes nothing. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." A Stoic man does not interrogate. He observes patterns. Explanations are often excuses wrapped in emotion, and a Stoic refuses to be emotionally negotiated with. Silence, distance, and consistency tell him everything he needs to know. Love without self-respect becomes self-destruction. A Stoic man never builds his identity around a relationship. His worth does not depend on affection, validation, or approval. Epictetus taught, if you want to be invincible, make no treaty with things outside your control. People are outside your control. Your standards are not. A Stoic man would rather lose a relationship than lose his principles. That is why he never tolerates red flags for the sake of love. Because love that demands self-betrayal is not love. It is attachment. Stoics are not heartless. They believe in mercy. But mercy is not blindness. A Stoic man understands the difference between a mistake, a pattern. A single error can be forgiven. Repeated behavior becomes identity. If someone shows remorse through changed actions, a Stoic may allow distance, not trust. But if red flags repeat, second chances become self-sabotage. Stoicism teaches wise forgiveness, not emotional forgiveness. Love is powerful, but peace is priceless. A Stoic man measures relationships by one question. Does this disturb my inner calm? If the answer is yes, something is wrong. Constant anxiety, confusion, jealousy, or self-doubt are signs a relationship is poisoning the mind. Stoics believe the mind should be a fortress, calm, rational, and free. Any relationship that destroys this is not worth keeping, no matter how intense the feelings are. Peace is a priority.